Alright, hope we are all good. Of course, welcome back. You join me on the phone, not the camera, because we're in for cardio today. So I'm not gonna record like my usual kind of stuff going to the gym. It's like I'm not really going to the gym to speak about training. I'm just kind of on my rest day, chilling out, you know what I mean? To be fair, I've got a lot of steps to do. I had to go to Tesco on my lunch. I know, not a pure wild trip, but went to Tesco, got I think it was maybe 3-4k steps in that little trip because I had to get a lot of stuff. And honestly, see my brain when it comes to Tesco, man, I'll go to one end of the shop, right, and think, oh, I need to go back to get that, man. And you go back there and you go back to the other side again. I'm pure back and forth, back and forth. It's ridiculous, to be honest. So I got a lot of steps in that 30-40 minute Tesco trip. Then on a walking pad as well, I've got some more steps in kind of throughout the day here and there. We sort of 5-minute spurts, all that kind of stuff, if that's what you call it, a spurt or a burst, whatever, I don't even know. But anyway, we're feeling good today, man. I felt sleep was kind of meh last night, wasn't amazing. I felt alright this morning. I don't feel as pure buzzing as I have done the past 2 or 3 days, you know, which is quite annoying. But again, as a rest day, I'm not training. I don't really need to feel that pure amped up and buzzing to get in and train, you know what I mean? But I do still feel good, man, don't get me wrong. I don't feel pure bad, I don't feel pure defeated or that kind of stuff. I feel good. This is what I want to kind of keep going, this sort of good mentality and just kind of feeling positive at all times, feeling productive, which I have been today. A very busy day at work, but a good busy day. I had two or three meetings this morning. I know finance stuff won't bore you, but I had 2 important meetings and one kind of casual meeting, and it was good, man. Ticked it off, everything was fine. So productive day with work, productive day with steps, shop ticked off. I'm gonna go do cardio just now because work is of course finished. Then back, meal prep, chill out, man. Edit this wee video of me yapping to you guys. But I had a bit of a fucking nightmare last night, I'm not gonna lie, and luckily it happened after I'd done the YouTube video and that, right? So see, with the camera, there's a wee SD card to capture all the footage, right? Now I need to get a SD card reader to basically take the SD card, put it in the reader, and then put that into my Mac, right? So I do that every time after I record stuff. Now I put the SD card reader into the Mac, everything was completely fine, got all the footage. I then took it out because I was finished, and the little USB-C adapter thing was not there, and I was what the fuck, where even is that? Is it fell inside there or something? And I looked back at the Mac and it was jammed inside. So the USB-C adapter thing was stuck into my Mac, and I was oh my god, man, please say I can get this out. And luckily it was just hanging on, so I got a pair of tweezers and kind of just pulled it out. But now that means I've got no SD card reader. Shit. So I had to go on Amazon last night and get one. It does say it comes today, however I don't trust Amazon, man. Sometimes they're pure class and come you order it at 10 PM and it comes at 7 AM the next morning. Aye, class, amazing. Sometimes they just go, I would try to deliver your parcel, mate. No, you never, because I was in all day and it's no here, so your tongue's shite. And it's just annoying. So I didn't want to risk that. I thought I'm not going to record on the camera and it doesn't come today, and we're kind of left with no video, or a pure panicky video, you know what I mean? So here I am, just on the phone, being safe, being smart, being sensible, of course. So I want to get in for cardio. But that was the yap of the pre-drive yap anyway. I've got no SD card reader, but I had a good day at work and I'm feeling not too bad. But the sleep was kind of shit. And I've got plenty of steps in. So there's 5 things in 4 minutes 11 seconds. So I'll catch you at the gym. Right, we're at the gym. They're going to get a bit of a rant just now, so prepare yourself, right? Now, it's not a rant in the terms of a sort of topic that I think is bad or whatever, right? But on the way to the gym there, right, this wee guy, I'm assuming a wee guy in I think it was a polo, it's either a golf or a polo, man, driving to the gym. Now I'm going to say this once, right, and I mean it, because it's the most, I say it all the time recently, but I just need to say it again, right? Life is not that serious, right? Wherever you need to be, you don't need to be there 14 seconds quicker. Okay, it's so pointless, right? But behind this wee guy, right, And he come up to him around the about, basically me, this wee guy, somebody in front of him, and he was like pure up their arse trying to get past him, right? Came at roundabout, rather than being in the right lane and pure like just sticking to the roundabout going round, he went in the outside lane to try and overtake this person on a roundabout. First off, so dumb. Like, if that person sped up or like moved over to our lane, whatever, that was a crash instantly, right? After that, which was just so dumb, because in front of us three there was 2 lorries, right? So realistically, if you overtake this car, you're then stuck behind 2 lorries. What is the point? Like, you're not overtaking 2 lorries, you know what I mean? Well, hold on. Anyway, so we got to the next bit. Now, I'm now behind him because that car that was in front of him has now went right on another road, right? So I'm now behind him anyway, behind these 2 lorries. He's made absolutely fuck all progress in that, like, 2-minute endeavour of overtaking and all that kind of stuff, right? So here we are now behind 2 lorries. Now, he's in a Polo or a Golf, right? And it's no a... This isn't a quick Polo or Golf. You don't look at it and go, oh, that's a Golf. What is it? It's not a Golf. It's not a Golf R anyway. It's a wee shitty Golf or a wee shitty Polo, right? So he's not getting any brake horsepower on this thing that's like capable of doing like a triple overtake or something. So we're then going up a hill behind a lorry and a car. The second lorry went off to the right with that other car. So he's now behind a lorry and a car, going uphill in a wee Polo or Golf that's not get much to it, right? He then decides to overtake both of these vehicles with like more cars coming towards him, and I'm like, oh my god, man, this is getting like pure squeaky bum time here, man. Like, he was getting, it was honestly, I was watching it, right, and I'm sitting there, oh my fucking god, man, he's going to crash here, because he was going past the lorry. To get past the lorry, the second car, he was like just in line with it, and there's a car literally like insanely close in front of him, and I'm like, oh my god, man, like, that car has to slow down or he's actually hitting this like square on, man. And I just see him pure like curve back in. I'm like, oh my god, man, people can't drive. And you know what he was doing? He overtook that car, and literally maybe like 4 or 5 seconds after that car, he turned left into an industrial estate, which I'm assuming is where he worked or something, right? Because that industrial estate, if you know it, it's the one just before the Iron Brew factory. You turn left, and it's like, what's in there, man? Like, you can go down to like Broadwood Lock, there's a wee Broadwood Lock car park down there, that industrial estate, right? What is in there other than like factories and offices? There's nothing in there. So he's obviously there for work or something, right? Now, if this guy somehow watches this, mate, why are you trying to be 10 seconds earlier to your destination? I literally passed that turn like 5 seconds after you, and in that process you overtook someone at a roundabout, and you overtook a lorry and a driver and almost hit somebody square on. What is the point in that? There is no point. Literally 5 seconds later, if you just stuck with me behind the lorry and that other car, you'd have got there 5 seconds later. Now, I'm sorry, right, but whatever you're rushing for, whatever you're trying to do, it doesn't need to be 5-10 seconds quicker, man. This is what I'm saying. Life is not that serious. If you're late for a job or something, right, see if you get there 5 seconds earlier, they're not going to be like, oh, well done, mate, thanks for making that up, that 5 seconds, that was pure good, well done. Like, no, it doesn't happen like that. If you're late, oh well, accept it, you know what I mean? It's not that serious, man. This is what I'm saying. Don't put people's lives in danger because you want to be 5 seconds earlier, man. It's so dumb. Anyway, that's my rant. Just don't drive like a fanny and be smart and sensible, right? Anyway, in for cardio. Cardio has indeed been ticked off, as you can tell by the state of my head. Change your top as well. If you do cardio and you get extremely sweaty like me, just take a change of clothes, especially just now, right? Because see, with this weather, man, and being so cold, take it from me, someone that's been through pneumonia, which literally just starts from a cold or like sweating and then being in the cold. I know it might sound so severely dramatic, but trust me, just take it from me, okay? Just please, if you're sweating in the gym and you're like leaving straight after or whatever, right, at least change your top if it's heavy sweaty. Mine is, it's in the boot in my gym bag. I need to take that out. I need to remember and take that out. But I get like mega sweaty doing cardio, so going from being mega sweaty, wearing like sweaty clothes, then going out into the cold, then back into a warm car, that kind of stuff is what floors you. Trust me, take it from me. I know it's dramatic, I know it sounds extreme, but just do it. Just change your top or whatever, man. But aye, cardio ticked off, it felt good. I feel pretty class, man. Like, I know before I was like, I feel like not too bad today. Like, I don't feel shit or anything, but I don't feel amazing. After that, I feel pretty class, so that's a good sign. If you're skipping your cardio or not doing your cardio, just go and do it, because you feel better after it, man. It might not look better, look like a pure scruff, man, but, well, to be fair, anything compared to that pure long trim is not a scruff. This is actually extremely clean compared to that horrible mop that was on my head, man. I can't do that again. I've decided, I just know for a fact I can't do that again. I've decided that if my hair gets mega long, just go to Rowan, get it cut. If I need to drive 3.5 hour, sound, don't care. Because see the difference in like my confidence and just like overall like feeling in general, it's like completely different. And it just goes to show taking care of yourself and actual like kind of putting a bit of effort into your appearance and all that kind of stuff actually makes you feel a lot better, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly. I knew that anyway. I don't know why my whole thought process of like, oh yeah, grow the hair out, then in 6 months time I can get a pure cool haircut, not thinking about the 6 months in between where I'd feel like a pure ugly, fat, round-headed individual. And here I am, not feeling that way anymore. Thank God, man, because honestly, like, it does make a major difference. Like, it might sound pure dramatic, like, oh, getting a haircut does make you feel skinnier, Aiden. Oh yeah, it does, man. I feel a lot leaner. I don't know why, I feel leaner after I get my haircut. My face just feels less like round and like a sphere. Like, I think because the way that my hair grows, it kind of grows out the way. It doesn't grow like long and like kind of nice and like flat. My hair goes like a tennis ball. So I was literally sitting there with like a pure mop up here, tennis ball out here, and it just kind of created this sort of round sphere head. Not that it's like pure structured now, you know what I mean? But it's less round. So aye, anyway, I need to stop yapping, man. I just pure like constant yapping. Anyway, cardio ticked off, feeling good. Rest day almost done. Going back for salmon, potatoes, broccoli. Don't think there's peppers in this meal. Then I've got mince later on, mince, sweet potato, white potato, broccoli, and there's peppers in that one. So aye, a lovely wee 2 meals to look forward to. It's only 4:30, so go home, eat my salmon for say 5ish, then my last meal maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock, and that will kind of keep me ticking over until I go to sleep anyway. So aye, rest day pretty much ticked off, so I hope you have enjoyed the kind of little rant and catch up, so to speak. But apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one.